or debunk some myths, if some of the things that people do when they're trying to, I don't know, lean out or not nutrition the right way, right? So in example one here, I have somebody that comes in, right? They're going to have one slim fast, right? So 250 calories. We'll say it's 60 grams of protein. It could be slim fast, it could be a protein shake. Doesn't really matter, right? But just in general, like 250 calories, you get 60 grams of protein. That's going to meet their 100% of the recommended daily allowances, right, for that person. And the question just comes to, like, is that person getting enough protein, right? And so it says, oh yeah, well, they meet 100% of the RDA. That's what's recommended for what their exercise is, for what they're doing. The problem is that we know that some of those calories are going to get, or some of that protein is going to be used for energy, especially if you're in some sort of like caloric state where you're in a significant deficit, right? Like, the body's going to try to preserve itself as much as possible, so it's going to use whatever freestanding stuff is there. And then even like using fat as like a fuel source, so you have to understand, like, yes, you're going to do that, but you're also going to have to exercise while you do that, right? So you're going to need carbohydrates to just keep you going, right? And then the same thing, we can look at like for threesome fast, right? So now I get 300% of my RDA, right? So if it's 60, what's that put as 120, 180 grams of protein, right? Like way over, like that's a bodybuilder's like amount, right? But they're getting 750 calories. Does that person get enough protein? Well, the answer is still going to be no. They're going to use those 750 calories just for like daily living, right? Like the body's just going to take that over and say, hey, like we need this for our heart to beat, for our brain to function, for our lungs to work, for all those sorts of things, right? So, just something to look into, or to considering making some drastic moves in terms of diet.